Hey guys, welcome back to the Ron Williams YouTube channel. I'm going to talk to you today about life or breathing. They're synonymous. If you don't breathe, you don't live. I'm going to talk to you about how important it is to breathe while you're training. Even common sense will tell you that exhaling is really, really important when you're lifting. Think about those cars that you have pushed. Whenever you push a car to the gas station or out of the street, it's some of you wonder why I make noise all the time. I'm breathing. That's my excuse. But pushing and exhaling is very, very important. I've trained some people in the past where I would say it's important for you to breathe. And they would breathe kind of normal, you know, when they're lifting. And, you know, they tell you on the positive phase, when you're contracting, to exhale, very important. But I had this one guy on the leg press machine, and we were using lightweight, and he was pressing, and he was breathing just the way I said, as he pushed out. And then about halfway through, when we got up to about 700 pounds, I saw him hold his breath. And he started, you know, he stopped grunting, he stopped breathing, and he suppressed it. And after he got off the machine, he wobbled a little bit, and I grabbed him. He went into the bathroom and said, "Man, my head is killing me." And 2 days later, I talked to him on the phone. He said, "Ron, I've still got this migraine headache, man." I said, "Go to the doctor. Find out, is that normal for you to have a migraine headache?" Now, mind you, this was about 15 to 20 years ago. He went to the doctor. They examined his head. Guess what? His brain was swollen. He had injured his brain from suppressing and pushing at the same time. In other words, his head could have exploded. I can laugh about it now. It wasn't funny back then. But for 6 weeks, he had this migraine, and it took 6 to 8 weeks for that to heal. And I was thinking at that time, what if we had more weight on there? What if I'd have let him continue to do what he was doing? Because he was wanting to push even more. I told him in the middle of this repetition, stop. And then he got up and started to wobble a little bit. So breathe. Breathing is important. On the positive phase, exhale. Some people get it mixed up. They'll on the positive phase where they're pulling, they're inhaling, but instead it's 20% stronger. If you're doing a tricep, I had a person that was doing their biceps like this, and then they would do their triceps the opposite. They would go down and go, but instead it's on the way out. Always on the positive phase. When you're exerting, that's when you let the air out. Suppress it out slowly. And you can push all the way through the rep. What you will find, if you let the air out too early, you'll find at the end of that repetition, your body gets extremely weak. Watch this. It'll look like this. So you suppress it and let it out slowly, just like a tire leak. Very, very slow. You see that? That's the way you want to do it. And if you do that with all of your exercises, you wonder why I make noise. That's where I learned it from. And it's really sad because I'll pick up a bike. It's an aluminum bike. It's relatively light, but I'll make noise when I pick it up. I'm so used to that. Some of you guys get irritated from hearing me do that, but I'm to the point now I can't even help it. I actually like it. Hey guys, listen, I hope this was informational to you. 20% stronger. Exhale. Use it. If you don't breathe, you don't live. Breathe. God bless you until next time.
What you want.